break it up, men, but it's time to change the subject for just about 60 seconds.
Welcome back to RPG-A-THON here on the rathole.ca. Why are you not? There we go. Now it's working. So, due to circumstances, our Renaissance gamer, Brent, is not here to run this game, so I'm going to be running Kobolds Ate My Baby. Those who know me know I am not a GM. It's not my passion. It's not my brain. This is a very good game, so I think I can handle this. Once again, I do have my fabulous friends, Pauline and Edward and James. James might have to ditch out a little bit early, but that's okay. So first things first, we'll quickly go through. This is such a simple game to go through. Here's our character sheets. You have a name, you have a job, you have a left paw and a wrong paw. You have treats, which are just basically your stuff. In the lower left, you have death checks. Your Kobold Horrible death check, when I ask you to take one, you will fill one of those skulls in and then roll 2 dice. And if you roll higher than 13, you die.
Sounds good.
Yep. And then you take another character and go on. Because these are kobolds, they die easily. That's why there's a stack of those suckers. The flavor and human word section will not really come into play. There's, I think, one of the characters where I've used those human words because he's a wizard. Big giant air quotes on that. We're playing Ria's Kobold. Is the free RPG adventure Kobolds Ate My Baby 2015 question mark. It actually does say in here somewhere, but I'm not. If I scroll back, I might know where it is. Yes, 2015 was right. So years ago, they came with this. And I'm just trying to get back to the beginning of it. So the number one rule of this game: anytime someone says King Torg, all hail King Torg, you must respond with all hail Torg.
All hail King Torg.
All hail King Torg. It gets ridiculous. Kobold death checks. So make sure you respond when I say King Torg.
All hail King
All
Torg.
hail King Torg. There you go. Is that ridiculous? Yes. Is that the point? Also, yes.
I mean, the game's called Kobolds Ate My Baby.
Exactly. This was the original Beer and Pretzels game. The original stats in the original version spelled out beer. I forget what they were, but they spelled out beer. This now uses the polymorph system, which is even simpler. So I will read you the introduction. I'm not doing any voices. My throat is fried. The court of King Torg, King Torg, has the sniffles. Oh no! The royal sawbone seems to be at a loss on how to fix her patient, and the king has run out of patience, which was a bad set of homonyms for a kobold in the caves. In desperation, the doctor decided to throw caution to the wind and try some human medicine. You are summoned to the royal doctor's office, where you are forced to wait for what seems like an eternity. It's a doctor's office, after all.
Date Kobold magazines for you.
No. Kobolds can't read, you silly.
Then picture books, but they're out of date.
Yeah, there we go. After nearly dying from boredom, the doctor arrives hobbling on her cane. I'm going to keep this short so you can remember it. The king is sick. The only thing that can help him is the mystical properties of chicken noodle soup. I have in my possession a recipe formulated by the great human sorcerer Campbell, which has been used for generations to fight human ailments. I think with a few slight alterations, we can use it to save the king. You are going to head into the human town above and return with the ingredients I need to brew this potent elixir. The doctor starts to read from a torn page. Chickens, some pasta, some carrots, a little celery, blah, blah, blah. We have plenty of water here. What the heck is rosemary? Chop this, combine that. Oh, we need a new kettle. Any questions?
Isn't rosemary? Oh no, that's rosemary. I'm sorry.
Any other questions? I was really hoping you were going to ask if rosemary is a baby. In which case, rosemary baby tastes delicious. You are right on the in keyed into this game. All right. So when you leave, you encounter some guards. These are kobold guards, remember. They're not that bright, but they're big, they're bulky. And they tell you, all right, remember, you can always come back, give us your loot, and we'll make sure it gets down to the king. So anytime you guys get something on that list, you can do that. That being said, if you fail, you will be made into soup. And quite frankly, I hope you fail because you look delicious. Do you have anything to do with the guards, or do you want to keep moving on?
I guess we keep moving on.
Can I flip them the chicken?
They don't have. They will smack you very much for that. So yes, you can do that.
Okay.
Okay, and take a horrible kobold death check because they are big and powerful.
So I just color in one.
Yeah,
of the
gently.
skulls?
Yeah. Please be gentle, as it is a soft surface. Roll 2 dice and try not to make 13. You live. So moving on, you arrive at the human curing yard. Unlike kobolds, who think the dead should be eaten quickly before someone can hone in on their snack, humans take great care to age their dead to protect perfection before devouring them. They go so far as to mark each one with a rock so they can remember how long they've been aging and presumably what spices they were dry aged with. Artisanal mummies.
I was going to say, I'm going to try to find the oldest grave so that I can try human jerky.
All right. Let's do that. Roll me a 1d6.
Oh, it's a 1.
It's a 1. So you find a pit with a human talking to his pet skull named Yorick. What do you do?
You know what? I'm going to try to steal the skull.
You're going to try to steal his skull.
I have advantage for sneaking or stealing things thanks to my bandit.
All right. Now, you're going to have to roll this at disadvantage because he is actively talking to the skull.
Two.
You got a 2. And you are...
But I have advantage on stealing things, so shouldn't that have been
yes.
stealable?
Oh, yeah. Those would cancel each other out. So, yeah, just give me one roll. I'll let you roll again. You're rolling for
Oh my
feet.
God.
Feet is your sneaking. What did you get?
2.
2. You failed. He sees you. He's not very happy with you.
I'm going to throw my dagger at him.
You're going to throw your dagger at him. All right. Give me a meat roll. No, a beat roll. 4, 5, 6.
I believe that's a 6.
I believe that's a 6. We'll flip that over. Yes, it is. All right. So you hit him. Roll for damage.
1.
Yeah, just 1. All right. So he's going to attack you back. Take a beat. save. 2. He misses.
I'm going to throw my other dagger at him.
Okay, that's not a throwing dagger, so you're going to have to do that one at disadvantage. Or you can just try and stab him.
I'm just going to stab him.
Okay.
5.
5. You succeed. You kill him. Dead.
Eat him.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm going to start gnawing on his arm.
All right. You will take a. Let's see. Oh, and you were very lucky, by the way. You would have. He drops his sword, just for the record. You gnaw on him. Did you have any? You have no kobold deaths, so you don't really gain anything out of that. That's fine. But so now you've had a tasty treat, a nice little snack, and there's a skull there.
I'm going to take the big knife.
You're going to take the big knife? Are you going to take back your throwing knife as well?
Yes.
All right. So you now have a poisoned sword. On a successful hit, it's a meat save or suffer 1 poison damage or for 1d6 rounds. You just choose on the back, on the side, wherever you want. Yeah.
And I'll take the skull too.
Excellent. You now have Yorick. He has the treat of being dead. You can't really get more than this.
Lick it. See if it has flavor.
I'm going to give it a smell first.
Okay. Smells dead. Smells like a bone. Smells like a skull.
I'm just gonna hang it from my. Actually, I probably don't have clothes, do I?
No. You have bright orange fur.
I'm just gonna tie my fur through the eye hole. So
Okay.
that I can just carry it around.
That works. What about the rest of you? James, what do you want to do?
Well, I was going to help out by jumping on the back of the other guy and beating him with both the head and shoulders. But I don't really have to anymore. So.
No, not so much. Often, you've still got the rest of the graveyard you could explore. There's a village is just beyond. There's some weird looking houses there. Knowing that you're probably not going to find what you're looking for in the graveyard, but you never know.
Do I smell chicken?
You don't smell chicken in the immediate vicinity. You get a whiff of it, but really you just smell dead things.
There's no dead chicken.
Not specifically.
Dead things are good, but let's go eat the live things
Okay.
because they're juicy.
Okay.
I want to continue to the village.
All right.
Works for me.
The organic farm. One of those hip new organic farms that does things like the old-fashioned way. Sure does take longer. Who cares if it takes 5 times the work? Food is tasty, and boy, howdy, are those animals happier on their way to the butcher block. This eco-friendly farmhouse has been insulated with mud and looks like they might maybe growing some alfalfa on the roof. There's one door-shaped opening in the front and 2 window-shaped openings as well. One window looks out over a large fenced enclosure filled with chickens. The other faces the back of the house.
I go after the chickens.
You're going after the chickens.
Hell yeah.
All right. Chickens are fast. Let me just find where I would.
I got a slingshot, so let's bring him down.
The chicken range. Traditionally, humans keep chickens in coops. These farmers apparently did not get the memo. Instead, a nice box full of delicious birds and eggs. These chickens run free. There's a small fence that surrounds them, but it looks really flimsy. You're pretty sure you could blow it over. There's easily a dozen chickens in there. What do you want to do?
I'm going to start making noises with the chickens.
They ignore you. They're not cats.
I'm going to shoot him with my slingshot.
All right. Give me a meat roll. Because you're trying to get some meat.
All right, slingshot can attack from far away. Roll eat to find 1d6 rocks.
Well, you should probably do that then.
Find a rock.
All right. So you can shoot that one rock if you want to.
Hell yeah, let's do it. Two.
Chickens are very fast. Give me a second roll just to see if you get anything better.
Four.
All right, you got one success out of that. I'm gonna give it to you anyway. You hit one of them. It falls down. He's still on the other side of the fence, of course, but he is now dead. Actually, roll me damage. We'll make sure you hit him fast enough. So you kill it. So there's a dead chicken in the middle of this little yard of chickens. The other chickens are a little more agitated.
I'm gonna try climbing the fence.
All right. You're just gonna climb it?
Yeah.
So the fence is about 2 kobolds high. You can try and jump over it. You can climb it. So you're gonna climb it. There's a metal string at the top of it. So you get to the top, and it's electrified. You get zapped. Take a death check.
You suck.
9. You survive. You are now on the ground, smoking a little bit, but you're otherwise fine.
I laugh at them. What you doing?
Suffering because I'm not very good at this.
Do a thing.
I'm gonna throw my bottle of hot sauce at a chicken.
All right, from outside the fence.
Sure.
All right.
2.
Roll me a. That's entertaining. Roll me a beat.
Oh, you what?
Beat. So 4, 5, 6. Just on. No, just one die.
1. Okay. 3.
3. You lob it up. It flies over. It hits the electric fence. It bounces back. It splashes all over him.
I lose my arm.
Make an eat save. A 2 or 3.
Save.
3. All right. You do not. You like some spicy. That's good. You didn't get it in your eyes. You didn't get. You just taste good now.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and shoot them again.
All right.
So I'm gonna find myself 6 rocks.
All right.
That's better.
Yep.
1. 3.
3. You succeed. So you hit another chicken.
Yeah.
Roll me a damage.
1.
It looks a little bit dazed and confused, but it otherwise still runs around. Unfortunately, you lose track of it though.
That's okay.
There's a whole lot of them in there.
That's okay. I got 5 more rocks.
I'm gonna try pushing over the fence.
All right. So you try pushing it. Give me a meat roll.
6.
6. That does it. So you push over one of the poles, enough that you can get over the fence without getting zapped again.
Go get the dead chicken.
I'm gonna grab the dead chicken.
All right, so you get in there. And roll me a feat save.
5.
5. You succeed. So the other chickens start running around. They don't actually attack you, though. They look like they were going to, but then they just kind of got distracted and ran around some more. You grab the chicken. So you now have a dead chicken in the middle of this yard.
I guess I'm just gonna take it out with me.
All right.
Tempting as is to try to grab one of them.
Roll me another feat.
That's a 2.
That is a 2. The chickens are going to attack you. Roll me a second feat save.
1.
1. That is a kobold roll, which means you fail. Well, you succeed. You still get up, but you're still gonna take a lot of pecking damage. So go ahead, give me another death check. These chickens like the taste of hot sauce. These are clearly Nash chickens.
That's a 5.
5. All right, so you were fine. Remember, you're trying to stay under 13.
I'm gonna shoot more
And
chickens.
sorry, I'm going to clarify that. You add the number of skulls that you have crossed out
Gotcha.
to your roll.
I
You're
honestly
still
thought it was
fine.
just a joke.
No.
Then it's a 6, or then it's a 7.
All right. Sorry, I told you I'm bad at this.
It's okay.
I was gonna shoot more chickens because they're chasing him. So maybe we
All right.
can get more chickens. And I still have my 6 rocks. Well, 5 now.
All right. Roll me a beat.
Help me.
1.
Give me a second.
You miss completely, and now the chickens are coming towards the fence. They're going to roll me a feat save. We'll see how fast they are.
3.
Give me a second feat save.
2.
So, one of the chickens escapes, comes after you, and gives you a good peck right in the junk. Kobold's got snarts.
Oh.
Take a death check.
All right.
Well, you take a death check, Pauline. You seem to have had a thought.
Is there a gate?
There is a gate.
Is it open?
Yes.
I go in the gate and beat the chickens off of Edward with my book.
I'm not even going to make you roll for that, just on the fact that you were incredibly smart in actually coming up with there's a gate.
Incredibly smart.
For a kobold.
For a kobold, yes.
For a kobold, yes.
That's fair.
In my defense, I'm trying to lean into it.
That's fair. As you should.
Yeah.
As you should.
I don't know what I'm doing.
The chickens all scatter. You've got your dead chicken. There's another chicken kind of wandering around a little bit crazed. He's been hit in the junk by a chicken.
I'm going to point and laugh at him.
Excellent. What are you rolling for?
Wasn't it? I have to roll for the death check.
Oh, yes.
Right. So 5, 7.
Excellent. My head is all cramped up from my machine. All right. So chickens have scattered. You're still you're inside. Your chicken has run off towards the woods. You two are in the coop. What would you like to do?
Get the eggs. Get the eggs.
Yeah, were eggs on that list?
Eggs were not. You put eggs in chicken noodle soup?
We don't know.
Maybe I do.
If you're making homemade noodles, you need the eggs to make the noodles.
That's fair. If you want to grab the eggs, you can. No, they were not on the list. If you want them, you can grab them.
Nah, I won't grab them.
All right.
I'll drag him out through the gate.
Excellent. So you're standing in front of that house again.
I'm going to try to peek through the window.
I'm going to try and peek through the window. Let me get back to the right screen. Which window are we? The window that faces the back?
Yeah.
All right. So it's a mental case. So you can see into it, but it just looks blurry. It's like recycled bottle glass. So you can see there's a shadow in there. That's about it.
We have to attack it.
I'm going to throw the skull at the window.
Okay. Give me a beat.
6.
6. You succeed. Not that kind of feat. Take a death check for being a dork. That's the joy of this. I can just give you a death check for no reason at all. Being funnier than me gets you a death check.
Oh, I'm good. 5.
Excellent.
6, 7, 8.
And you smash the window.
Smash
I'm
it
going to
here.
try to peek up again.
You see a very angry woman in there screaming, "What the hell?" And she sees you. Are you gonna try? What are you gonna do?
I just go, pasta?
Do you have the human word pasta?
Oh, right.
So you try, and you just bark at her. That's really all it comes down to. You speak Kobold, she keeps human.
I'm just gonna wave.
She grabs a cleaver.
I'm gonna run.
All right, give me a feat.
5.
You manage to get away. She throws the cleaver, but it misses you completely. Just kind of smashes some more of the window out.
I'm gonna
And you
stop
run.
and pick up the cleaver.
Okay, you've got the cleaver.
All right. No more York, but I have the cleaver.
Can I shoot my Cupid's arrows at her?
Yes.
She could fall in love with you.
Yeah. She might think we're cute and give us whatever we want. How do I do that? What am I doing?
You're going to give me a beat save. Or a beat roll. 5.
5.
You hit her. She spins around and kind of falls into the living room. What do you guys do?
Falling through the window looking for the past.
All right. So you're in the kitchen. This kitchen means business. There's thick wooden counters, a bunch of aluminum pots, TV-grade kitchen knives, restaurant-quality oven. There's a little herb garden on the window tray that's not destroyed, surprisingly. There's a hunk of random meat that she was chopping up with that cleaver into smaller chunks of meat.
I stop and have a snack on the meat.
Erase one of your death checks. I think you pull it off. There you go.
I'm gonna pick up York.
Okay, York is shattered. She smashed it.
Okay.
How's the front of it? The front of yours, like the face.
Huh?
How is the face part of yours?
We'll say it's in vaguely one piece.
You have a mask.
I already have a mask.
Can I have it?
Yeah.
Cool.
All right, you have a mask. You have a York mask. All right.
And I continue looking for pasta.
All right. Well, you don't find any pasta, but you do find a new kettle. There's you find some spices, you find some cutlery, find all sorts of stuff, but no pasta.
Did I find the rosemary?
Oh, you do find some herbs. So, roll me an eat to see if you can tell what rosemary is.
4.
4. So you don't. You can see it. You could grab something and it might be right.
Is there a bag or anything like that anywhere?
Sure.
I'm just gonna shove everything I can into it.
All right.
Okay. I had a totally cool idea.
What?
You just start showing different herbs to one of us until we get it successful.
Okay, that works too. Let's do that.
All right.
I'll start showing them the herbs and see if they can tell.
Do you want to taste them? Do you want to look at them? What are you doing?
I just look at them.
All right.
What do I need to do?
Eat.
Eat?
6. That's a cheat. So, if you want, you can automatically succeed and just take a death check.
Oh, yeah, I'll do that.
All right. So, assuming you survive,
10, 11, 12, exactly 13.
you know what? I'm gonna give you technically it's above 12 that you die. I'll let you go out on 13. I'll let you survive one more.
Okay.
I'll be nice.
Is the bag big enough to hold the chicken and the rosemary?
Sure.
Okay, then I stuff the rosemary and the chicken in the bag.
Excellent.
And I eat more of the. If I haven't eaten all the meat, I eat some of the meat again.
Fair. I'm not gonna let you delete one, but because I gave you your life. All right. So there's in front of you. There's a door open door. This is where the Cupid arrowed woman wandered through.
Mhm.
What would you like to do? You want to follow her?
Good tickler.
Yeah, sure. We'll go up to her and tickle her.
All right. So you enter the living space. This place is a mess. There's a couch at the center completely covered in bits of wood, various sizes, thousands of bolts. There's an Allen wrench there. Terribly frustrated farmer. It looks like he was trying to reach the wrench, but his wife tossed it away as she fell deeply and madly in love with her husband. And she is kissing him and making out in front, and he's just like, "Get off of me, woman!" And you tickle her, and she just kind of swats back at you because she's busy.
Yeah. Okay.
What would you like to do? There's another door off to the side
Okay.
if you want to go
Yeah,
looking.
more arrows.
Let's. Why?
I don't know. Just get the husband too.
Sure. Yeah. Let's do that.
But stab him
Just.
because you're close enough.
Yeah. Might as well. I'm just gonna listen to you guys.
All right, do it and roll with advantage. So roll 2.
Roll 2 dice.
Yep.
6 and
And 6.
6 and
A
6.
Boxcar.
Well, that is a
One.
1. That's unusual. 6 and a 1, so you still succeed on the 6.
Okay.
You stab him. Now they're even more. Now he's actually paying attention to his wife.
We need to
So again, behind you is
We
the
did.
kitchen. Over to the side, there's another door to another room.
I go out that door real fast.
All right. You think it's a bedroom. There's a large beanbag on the floor. It seems to be gurgling softly, and it smells delicious.
I'll take a bite.
Yeah.
You have to go see. It is a human baby.
Oh God.
Eat it.
They are delicious. So you have to roll a feet roll at disadvantage to make sure you can actually get across this giant beanbag without falling off.
Just one?
2.
2.
But you have to succeed on both of them.
A 2 and a 4.
2 and a 4. So you failed. You fall on the floor. The baby starts rolling towards the floor as well.
Okay.
I follow her.
Tuck and roll.
I follow her in and try and catch the baby as it's rolling down.
All right, give me a feet.
3.
3. You catch the baby.
Yay! And
That is a most cowardly thing to do. Go ahead and erase one of your death checks. Meanwhile, 0 off in the corner, the couple comes in, pawing at each other in the most adult way that we're not going to talk about on the internet. Why does this thing keep?
Is it brown chicken cow? Or what is it? Brown chicken. Brown chicken, brown cow.
Yep.
There we go.
Brown chicken, brown cow.
And we got a bunch of comments here. I'm just going to do death saves for a week. Dead chicken. I played D&D years ago. I came across turkeys. Threw my knife. One missed. Rest of the flat cheese meat pecked at my legs. And my character was deadly afraid of turkeys. Rush. Yes, eat. You're hungry. So yes, we got some great options here. All right. So you might want to skedaddle before we get kicked off of YouTube.
I sneak out the door as they're coming in.
Excellent. I'm not even going to make you save that. You can see the front door as well. Do you want to get the heck out of here?
Is everybody else with me?
I've never left that room, so.
Yep. Absolutely.
Okay.
I'm following right behind you,
And I was
carrying
still in the
whatever's
kitchen.
left.
Absolutely.
All right. So you're still in the kitchen?
Like I was still in the first room we went in.
Yes, that is the kitchen.
Yeah.
Yeah, I followed her, caught the
So
baby.
yeah, I'll go out too.
All right. So you guys have the chicken. You have the rosemary.
Do they taste like chicken?
Chicken do in fact taste like chickens. Oh, the baby tastes like baby, and babies are delicious.
Yay.
Much better than chickens.
While we're standing there trying to decide what to do, I'm gonna gnaw my pops cover on.
Yeah. Okay. Go for it. Go ahead and delete a death check. You gotta
Delete a death check?
Or your own arm.
Yes.
No, take a death check. Because that's ridiculous, and I love it.
8.
8. All right, good. You still survive. Your arm hurts for some reason. Not sure why.
But I have baby to go. Let's go.
Yeah.
As you pass along, you see it next door, a cute little mushroom house. It's a cozy little mushroom-shaped house with a number of tiny turtle statues guarding the driveway. There's a large door in the front of the house, a smaller door off to the side. There's a window on each side of the house. There's a small go-kart parked at the end of the driveway, and you see a wooden swimming pool on the opposite side of the house near the smaller door.
How high is the mushroom part of the house?
It is the house.
I'm gonna try to bite the house.
You're gonna try and bite the house. Do an eat with a disadvantage. So you have to make both of them succeed.
2 and 1, so I fail.
You fail. You break a tooth. I'm not gonna make you take a death check for it, but you just bust off a tooth.
Okay. In that case, I'm gonna go and check out the go-kart.
All right. Let me see if it actually. So this vehicle has seen better days. It's battered and looks like someone smashed the engine up pretty bad. A red spiky shell is lodged on the hood, and banana peels are lodged in the rear wheels.
I'm gonna try to start it.
You have no idea how to do that.
Okay, then I'm gonna get in and just start going. Vroom, vroom.
Acceptable. That's all you do.
Yeah.
Okay, James.
I'm gonna be occupied for a while.
I storm the house. I go through the front door.
You go to the front. All right.
And I'm still carrying the remains of the baby for snack later.
All right.
Or, I share with my 2 cohorts.
As you like.
Sure.
Yeah?
Have some baby before you go in. All right.
Absolutely.
Are you going to come in with him? He's going to the front door.
I want to steal a turtle off the lawn if there's a small enough one to keep on me.
Sure. I will say that it is. It's gnomes, lawn gnome sized. Keep in mind you're not that much bigger than it, but
That's why I asked if there was a small enough one.
I'll say there's a small enough one for it.
Cool. Okay. Do I need to roll anything?
No, I'm just gonna let you have it.
Nice. Then yeah, I'm going with him.
All right. So you get into the living room. There's a short, fat guy with thick black hair and a robust mustache sitting on the couch here.
Nice.
He's wearing a red hat and draining a frothy beer. Occasionally he yells towards the kitchen in a thickly accented human. He appears to be upset at the moving picture frame where tiny people are kicking a ball around. Probably because it's so boring. There's a doorway that opens into the kitchen.
They go through the kitchen.
Just ignore him and go into the kitchen. All right.
For the moment,
For the
I ignore
moment.
him.
That's fair. That's
Does
fair.
he ignore me?
Yeah, he's busy drinking and watching his ball sport.
I'm gonna get bored with the go-kart and wander in.
All right. So as these guys go into the kitchen, a lady in the kitchen is dressed in a fancy princess gown. It doesn't look like this is the life she signed up for. She's nursing a glass of red wine in one hand and has a large speckled mushroom in the other hand. The kitchen is piled high with bags of food and kitchen gizmos still in the boxes. There's a staggering number of wine bottles as well, many of which are empty. There's a back door and a doorway into the back into the living room. She's again not really paying attention to you.
I'm gonna start
Mommy's half
doing this for the mushroom.
All right. So you try. She screams and drops the mushroom.
I'm gonna take the mushroom and eat it.
All right.
And then I, hit her with my sunshine.
All right. So first, we're going to take a death check.
Checked. I am not dead.
That is a 9.
Excellent. You feel kind of funny inside. Your ears are kind of ringing, and you realize you're growing to about double your regular size. You now have the treat big. You are big.
Okay.
she hasn't really done it. She's just kind of staring, just going, and goes back to her wine. You wanted to shoot her.
Yep.
You still want to shoot her?
Yep.
All right. Give me a beat.
I am, if anything, a very evil. No, I like to shoot things because I have a slingshot. That sounds like fun. 4.
You hit her. Roll for damage.
4.
She flips upside down and just kind of falls through the floor.
Through the floor?
Yep.
Sweet.
I'm gonna like look at that for a moment, and then I'm gonna start looking for pasta.
All right. You do in fact find some pasta. Is there anything else you want to keep searching for? Anything else?
Were there any other ingredients we're supposed to find?
I can't remember.
I
Did
didn't write
you
them
take
down.
the list?
I didn't write them down because I can't write.
You should have taken the list.
Was there an actual list for them to give us?
There was a list. Yes,
Did they give it to us?
I did give it to you. They didn't give it to you. I gave it to you. I'll read it back to you here if I can find it again. I'll give you that.
I assume it was like a physical list.
After
You know what? I'll say yes. You can't read it, but he gave it to you. It's got chicken, pasta, carrots, celery, blah blah blah. Plain water. Who the heck is rosemary? And we need a new kettle.
didn't we
Okay,
get
so
the kettle?
we have the kettle.
Did we get the kettle?
We have the rosemary. We have the pasta. And we have the chicken.
Is there any celery?
No,
Carrots.
no.
That'll be in the next house.
That's pretty much how that goes. Yes.
While they're going over the list.
The other white meat.
That's right. We have whatever's left in it.
While they're going over the list, I'm gonna wring out some of the hot sauce on Edward's arm and put it in her wine.
Are you gonna drink it?
No, for her.
For her.
I'll have some.
I'm gonna go
Okay.
back into the other room, and I'm just gonna go up in front of the man and hold up the list.
He's gonna give you a kick. Give me a beat save. You're in front of his television.
To 1.
He kicks you. Take a death check.
Do we lose the big treat?
Actually, you're right. Don't take a death check. You just lose the big beat.
Man, I'm gonna stab him with my poison sword.
Okay. Give me a beat, and because it's poison, I'm going to say you do it with advantage.
5.
Excellent. So you stab him. Roll for damage.
2.
Give me a second to get back to where he is. All right. So now he's pissed off. He's not dead. He's pissed off. He's gonna throw a fireball at you.
That
Because he can. So give me a feat save.
3.
You make it. The fireball misses you.
I'm gonna get him with the sword again.
Okay. Beat.
Am I still rolling the bits?
Make sure that's a 1, not a 6, or a 6, not a 1.
6.
It is a 6. Okay, good. All right. So you stab him again. Roll for damage.
5.
Excellent. He flips upside down and falls through the floor.
Is there a hole where he went?
No, he did.
Okay.
Just kind of.
It just occurred to me that it might just be that they're just falling away.
No, if we were looking at a side scroller, they just fall. They just be falling off.
Yeah, it just occurred to me.
Yeah.
All right. I gotta roll.
All right.
She's off in 15 minutes.
Nice meeting you.
Say hi for me.
I will. Except the pencil case.
The fireball misses you, but hits him, incinerating him.
There you go.
I'm gonna pick up a slingshot.
It's burned.
Okay. Worth a shot.
It was. All right. So both occupants are dead. You found the pasta. Have a good one. We'll see you tomorrow.
I guess let's leave and continue ours.
Do
Do you have a single death save?
No.
She's playing cautious.
It's her turn with the brain ball.
Yeah, exactly. You know what? Just because you have it, take a death check.
Wait, 1 or 2?
Just one. So scribble out one of your.
Oh, I'm just taking it. Okay.
Take it, and then you're gonna roll. 2 dice.
A 2 and a 5.
So less than 13. You are fine. So you get the next storybook house. You see a small but in surprisingly good repair. The colorful door leads to into a small home in a picturesque window.
Little check.
Here you go. What?
I'm gonna go check out the little hut first.
Check out the little hut. All right. Well, this is the house is the hut.
Oh, sorry. I thought you said there was like another.
No.
Okay. Okay. I'm just gonna. I'm gonna see if I. Yeah.
All right. On the smallish side. All right. So you look into the window, and you see your classic storybook kind of witch's hut. You have your large black cauldron over a fire, a cabinet or two overlooking with icky ingredients, a few tins filled with candy and apples.
I'm gonna try the door.
You're gonna try the door?
I want to do that, but I was trying to justify it.
What are you going to try to do with the door?
I'm gonna try the doorknob to see if it opens.
All right, it's a pretty standard wooden door with a brass handle. It turns, it opens just fine.
Wait, hold on. Which way does the door open?
In.
In? I pull on.
Okay. Well, then it does not open.
Well, I guess we're not getting them.
I'm gonna. Let's see. I'm gonna throw my dagger at the window.
All right. Give me a beat.
3.
3. You miss it, and in fact, your dagger actually sticks above the window where you can't reach it. It's gone.
I just start jumping up and down, trying to reach it.
You can't reach it.
Oh, I know, but I'm still trying.
That's fair. That is acceptable.
In frustration, I throw my book at the door.
All right. Let's see. It bounces off, but let's see. Oh, so it bounces off and looks kind of electric-y.
Electric-y?
Electric-y. That's a very scientific word.
Look at her sadly and just point up at my dagger.
So your book's on the ground. You haven't done anything. Yours gone.
Okay, fine. I try the doorknob and push.
It seems like whatever you did with the book is now locked.
Any ideas?
Yes. I'm going back to the last house. Pick up one of the statues.
Okay.
Take it back and chuck it at the. Actually, no. I'm going to stand on the statue and try to grab my knife.
I will let you get away with that because, well, that's actually really quite smart. Smarter than a kobold should do.
Oh no! Give me a moment though.
Oh no!
Then I'm going to climb down off the statue. I'm going to move the statue away, and then I'm going to throw my knife at the window.
Jim is definitely loving this game. All right, give me a meat. this time? 5 or 6?
4.
It lodges even higher.
I move the statue back, stand on it, and start jumping up and down, trying to grab it again.
Give me a feet save.
5.
5. All right, you fall off a couple of times, but you're otherwise fine. So the door is now locked. Ground. Above the window.
I'm gonna come grab you, put you on top of the statue, climb up on top of you, and then grab the dagger.
Those will give me a feet save.
5.
2.
She falls. You both take a death check.
That is a 6.
So that's 8.
So 10
Excellent.
total.
9, 10.
So you both survive. Excellent.
I'm gonna throw the statue with the knife.
At the knife.
Give me a meat, but with at disadvantage.
Yeah.
You have to roll it twice.
That is a 4.
So you have failed. It just kind of hits under. It doesn't go up to the window. It just kind of hits the sill, lands, and kind of breaks. At all of this racket you guys are making, the witch comes outside.
I just look at her sadly and point up at my dagger all the time.
She looks. She face palms. She reaches up, pulls it out, gives you one of these pointing at you, don't you fuck this up, and gives you your knife back.
I hold the list up.
Well,
Well, that's okay then. She takes the list, she looks at it. And I was like, well, I have some vegetables, but do you have anything to trade for?
I just stare at her blankly because I don't speak human.
Do you have anything that's not on your list? Did you keep the wine? Do you have anything you could trade for?
What was it I kept?
I lift up Edward's arm full of hot sauce.
Turtle statue.
But I love my turtle statue.
I'm gonna run back to the other house, grab another turtle statue, and come back with it and hold it up.
No.
I go over to the door and give her my book of love poems.
Aww. Take a death check because it was electrified from the curse of the door.
Uh, 8, 11.
Excellent.
If you die before me, it's gonna be the funniest thing that happened this entire day.
I'm kind of thirsty, but this is a very nice book of poems. If only I had a bottle of wine to sit down and just read and relax with these poems.
What words do you understand?
Candy mouth mine.
She does one of these.
Okay, I'm gonna run back to the other house, see if I can find a bottle.
There are a lot of bottles.
What about the glass?
Actually, I'm gonna grab an empty bottle and run back with it.
She looks at it and goes, ugh. Yeah, hold on. She's fed up with you. She's done with this. So what she does, she's gonna go back and she's gonna grab you some vegetables. She like waves you in. You go through the house and out into the garden. She pulls out some carrots and celery. Here, go away.
I put them in the bag and then I hug the bag and then I give her a hug around the leg.
Aww.
So cute.
You are. So you've now got everything on your list.
All right. Now what do we do?
I would suggest maybe going home and taking it to the king. King Torg is waiting.
Let's see. All hail King Tor.
Good. It's good, monkeys.
See, here's the problem. That's the smart thing to do.
Fear it is also the thing that you fear. You don't want to become the suit.
All right.
There's stupid, and then there's stupid.
That's
Bring it back to the kitchen and start cooking it ourselves.
Do you want to try that?
Why not?
We'll take it back to the. Let's take it back to the kitchen of the first house and try cooking it ourselves.
The first house and not the castle
Okay.
or
The
wherever.
caves.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. No. Let's take it back because the guards will take it from us.
Yeah. So,
Yeah. Let's go back.
all right. So you take it back. Surprisingly, you don't screw up the soup. and King Torg
I'll help you toward.
is most happy. You have survived. We as kobolds. Yay! It's a short adventure for sure.
I don't know how the hell I lived through that.
No, I don't either.
Neither do I. Probably because I'm not mean enough.
It's fine.
That is, it's everybody is Kobolds Ate My Baby from Ninth Level Games. Again, I'm not a very good example of how to do this, but it's a fun game. You can, the more ridiculous it gets, the better it is.
Well, that's what I was going for.
Yeah, exactly. That's what they were going for. So thank you guys for joining me. That'll be the last stream for today. Join us again tomorrow for some more goodness from RPG-A-THON here in Edmonton, Alberta. If you are in the Edmonton area, come on down. They're open for another hour here. There's vendors. You don't have to pay anything if all you're doing is checking out the vendors. And then tomorrow again, starting at 10 a.m. Until then, good gaming and goodbye.